I'm Hannah, and I'm back again with this week's food column or food video. And this week, I'm going to be showing you how to make a tater tot cheeseburger pizza. This is super fun, super delicious. It is great for weeknights. It's quick, it's easy, something you can throw together, and your children will love it. Because, I mean, come on, who doesn't love tater tots, okay? So that's what we're going to start off with. The recipe calls for 6 cups, but I really wouldn't measure it. I would just go and get the frozen, organic potato tots or tater tots. And what you're going to do is you're going to put them in the bottom of your iron skillet, okay? And we're going to place this in the oven for about, 10 minutes, okay? So we're going to go ahead and pop this in the oven and let this is going to be our crust. We're going to get it cooking, okay? So now we're going to come over here and we're going to cook our ground beef. Now I have about a pound of ground beef here. I'm going to get something to cook it with, and we're going to brown our meat while our tater tots are cooking, okay? All right. Now, while that kind of gets going, we'll go over here because, all right, so, of course, every good cheeseburger has mayo, mustard, and ketchup, and so that's what I have here. Lovely. And I have about 1/4 cup of mayo, 2 tablespoons of ketchup, and a tablespoon of mayo. And you just want to stir it up together. This is going to be our sauce. It's so good, okay? And then I also have 2 cups of organic cheddar cheese that we're going to layer. Okay? So what you want to do, you want to brown your hamburger meat. Make sure it's cooked thoroughly. And I don't know about you, moms and dads, but I'm always looking for something when you get home from work to just come home and you can just throw together, you know. And you need some ingredients that you don't have to go to Timbuktu to go find. All of these ingredients you can find at your local supermarket. They're super easy to find. And you can find the organic kind too, because that's what I'm using in all of my recipes. Okay, so I baked my tater tots for about 10-15 minutes. Get them good and kind of crispy. I've got a measuring cup. I'm going to take the bottom, and we're just going to smash these tater tots to make a crust for our cheeseburger pizza. This is going to be so good. These look yummy. Just if you use a iron skillet or really any type of baking dish, make sure that you're super careful because you don't want to burn yourself when you're doing this. Okay, all right, looks like I've got that good and smushed down. It's going to be a delicious crust. Okay, so now we're going to take our cheese, and I've got 2 cups, so just do 1 cup, layer with cheese. Okay, set that right there. Now we've got our browned hamburger meat, and we're going to sprinkle this on top, half of it. And if you like, you could use, I've got ground hamburger meat. Now, this is kind of rare at our house because typically we don't eat a lot of red meat. So you could use ground turkey or ground chicken. That's totally fine too. Probably be a little bit more healthier, okay? All right, so now I've got my mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup mixture, and we're going to drizzle that. I'll try to drizzle it a little bit on top. Okay. You might just take your little spatula and kind of spread it out a little bit. Okay, now we'll We'll start back over with our cheese again. You can never have enough cheese. Oh, we have a visitor. Mr. Hub. Can you tell everybody hey? Okay, now we're gonna keep layering.
I got gum.
He's got some gum. He's discovered
Let me
gum. He's never had gum before until today.
I have.
You have? Okay. Well, I didn't know if you had gum before.
And here we are.
Be very careful because this is super hot, okay? Okay. All right. And last but not least, we're going to top with our ketchup and mustard sauce.
Good.
This is going to be really good. It's a cheeseburger pizza.
Cheeseburger pizza.
Cheeseburger pizza. Yes.
Yeah, here's your phone. Dad, here's your phone.
You just never know. Just put the phone down. You just never know who's going to show up on these videos. Typically, we do all our filming on Sunday afternoons, and I had the bright idea that I would come home from work.
I have gum in my mouth.
We'll see how well this does. So what you're going to do, now my children, they don't like pickles and they don't like tomatoes.
I do like pickles.
I know, but you don't like them in your hamburger. If you do like that, you can slice those up, pickles and tomatoes, and put those on top of this. You could also dice up onions as well. You just have to go with what your family likes. So that's kind of the way I am. But you would put all of that on there before you put it in your oven. Okay? So we're going to stick this in the oven for about 10 more minutes. Get the cheese all melty and delicious.
Hey, can I do a fine job?
All right, you cut it.
Who put
Okay, so I just took our tater tot pizza out of the oven, and I cannot wait to dig in. It smells delicious. Look, I hope that you try this recipe. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope your family enjoys it as much as my family does. And I hope you have a wonderful week. Make sure you buy a newspaper this week or subscribe to a local newspaper. We got to keep those newspapers going. They're what holds our communities together. Also, make sure that you go to my blog, thetriathletemom.blogspot.com. And thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great week.
This is so good, and y'all need to make it. Now, this is so good, Mom. I love it. That's why I'm going to eat it right now.